Hello, people. Hello, wonderful guys all around the world. People in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, United Arab Emirates, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, and any other part of the world. Guys, like the title suggests, yes, welcome and welcome good once again. And we want to specially welcome to our midst, Mr. Ibrahim Bari. Yeah, Mr. Ibrahim Bari, welcome and welcome good. This is the Pioneer YouTube channel, and I am _priceless. We always and every single day broadcast from Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa. What up, people? What up, guys? Yes, as the title suggests, school or hospital. Yes, the bigger picture has been officially, kick-started by Boss Marwa, and today's content is in relation to his latest live, which he transmitted or he streamed 2 days ago. And in that live stream, he talked about some compelling and indeed resonating content topic subjects, where he had the opportunity of asking the audience to choose between hospital or school. Guys, we've seen how many people have made their choice. Many made their choice, but we here, as you all know, we would love to tell Boss himself to go along with what? With the two. Yes, because this is the solid foundation for the bigger picture. And the bigger picture in this circumstance has to do with the vision laid out by Boss himself, has to do with the plans laid out by Marwa himself, has to do with the long-term sustainable approaches, best sustainable approaches and solutions to the development of what the community known as Nyapohanse, that will herald peace, that will herald infrastructural facelift, that will herald tranquility, that will herald, massive development, all encompassing. So we here would love to tell Boss to start with everything that he feels is the best, and we want the foundation for the two things to be, commenced. Is it the school? We want the foundation for the school to commence. Is it the hospital? We want the foundation for the hospital to commence. Why are we saying so? Already we've seen the coming of Trenchtown Paul to Nyapohanse and his promise to what? To Marwa's congrats that he is going to bring about 20 medical experts, world leading medical experts from the United States of America, from the state of Florida down to the Nyapohanse, Migori County, to ensure that this is the mission of sensitizing, conducting medical outreach is carried out in Nyapohanse, and that dream has just aligned with the vision and mission of the bigger picture of Marwa of what? Trying to build the hospital. So, Boss, let's use the expertise of those medical experts that Treasury Boy intends sending them to Nyapohanse next year to lay the foundation for the hospital in Nyapohanse. We will leverage their what? Expertise, their skills, their knowledge to lay the foundation. And in doing so, before they will leave the village, they must have impacted people like Wado Kibe and other nurses around. People that they will come and help the community to what? Lay the foundation of making things work well. Guys, Africa has to deploy the initiative of being resilient, of being positive, of being foresight, the ability to see things just like the way Marwa has conceived. So we have to back him up. We have to give him the maximum support. And like I've said, all thanks to people like Tristan Paul, whom has informed us of his readiness and willingness to bring those people. And those people, people from that other clan, they are passionate about giving back to community. They are passionate about impacting the lives of the less privileged or the downtrodden in society. So please, Africans, please, Nyapohansians, please, Megero County people, please, people from East Africa, please, the people from the African countries, we have to ensure that this vision comes to realization, that this vision is actualized, that this dream is lived and manifested into reality. So now you see the reason why I have to key into, or I have to prompt us, and I have to create this content and curate it to tell us that we have to commence the foundation of the hospital, because Mr. Tristan Paul has already let us know, has already told us how he intends bringing us those people. So, boss, the foundation has been laid. So we have to bring into reality the solid concrete foundation for the hospital. So let's go back to education. We all know education is the bedrock of transformation, bedrock of sustainable growth, bedrock of sustainable changes across the globe. Without education, no one can be able to put on camera, to communicate with each and every one of us across the length and breadth of the world. You can see what education drives. You can see the impactful power of education. Education wields the enormous power to change the mindset of people, to change the conditions of a community and transform it in an impactful way. Without education, this gadget that I am creating this content, which is the phone, would never been have achieved. Without education, social media, which has become a global village, will never has given us the platform and opportunity to communicate with us, despite the barrier posted by distance. But you can see education has helped to bridge the gap that we intend to communicate to one another. At the press of a button, I can communicate with each and every one of you. Just like this, I'm communicating with you right now. You are watching me on your phone screen, on your television set screen. That is the power of education. So we cannot say we need to downplay the hospital for education. Vis-a-vis, we cannot say we need to downplay hospital for education. They go hand in hand, and so education must be given emphasis, and the foundation for the schools have to be laid, because without education we will not have the next generation of people in Marwa's mold, people that will take over from the legacy Marwa is trying to build, people that will take over and give Nyapohanse, give the community, give the world impactful change agents, just like Boss himself. So we have to prioritize education. Education is of enormous priority, and we cannot jettison it. We cannot downplay it. We cannot take it for granted. We cannot, settle for less when it comes to education. So you now see the reason why, guys, I am saying that the schools and hospital need to be prioritized. These are the two solid things, and I'm happy that these two things are taking the precedence over any other thing in Nyapohanse, dwelling or bringing into reality the bigger picture. We have to prioritize these two things. Health care is of paramount importance, because without health care, we won't be able to communicate. And without education, we won't be able to also communicate. We won't be able to also relate. We won't be also able to chart a new course for our different communities around the world. Education plays a vital role in elevating the social status, the economic status, the political status, the cultural status, the viability of each and every single human being. No wonder the Sustainable Development Goals that is being championed by United Nations, which will come to an end by 2030 in less than 7 years from now. it has the theme of what? Quote and unquote, leaving no one behind. And that is just what Marwa is doing, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Marwa is trying his best in seeing to the realization and actualization of what? The target of sustainable development goals of leaving no one behind. And he's prioritizing, with his bigger picture mantra, he's prioritizing what? The basis and foundation of education and healthcare, which has to do with what? The hospital. Yup. And it takes visionary leaders just like Marwa to toy and think in this angle. While it is rather unfortunate that toxic people like the Nyapohanse parrots, which is its Gintu, Nyapohanse Tankra, the same Gintu, they are trying to fight this guy and those nonsensical dudes in the motor, Mogose and Anasto. Now they have been caught. They are fighting, really hard to save their plushies because they've been dealt a big blow by Itpasi, even though she's a woman that's gesting the idea of, getting her children sponsored in school through the kind humanitarian gesture of Mr. Trenchtown Paul. So, in as much as we applaud her, we are clapping back at her for sacrificing the future of her children on the basis of the produce of the lazy gang who are trying to see that they want to sponsor them. And I'm happy that I have changed them, I've prompted them to act in that way. Because I want to see what they do, the toxic people, will be doing in Nyapohanse. We want to be seeing them doing impactful change in Nyapohanse also. We want them to come to Nyapohanse and build schools, just like what Marwa and Team Positivity are trying to do right now in Nyapohanse. We want to see toxic and lazy gang, all of them, that Pete Modesta has told us that she is a messenger, that she's not, the decision making does not lie on her, the decision making process does not lie on her solely. So we want them to go into Nyapohanse as a community to lay foundation for schools, lay foundation for hospital also. We want to be seeing competition. All what we want is a better Nyapohanse. All what we want is the people in Nyapohanse enjoy the dividend of what? The transformative change Marwa is trying to bring to the community. So if you like Marwa, align with Marwa vision of the bigger picture, which is being supported by people like Trenchtown Boy, Mr. Cecil, and also Jamaica Uncle and the rest. Align with them. If you are for Team Toxicity and Negativity, align with people just like the Pig Modesta, Black Ugly, PM Carrot, and nonsensical bad trending or under trending, not on trending. Call her on, we will give her under trending to be what? Going into seeing how schools, foundation of schools could be laid in Nyapohanse, since you people want it that way. So let's do competition between Team Positivity and Team Negativity, Team Toxicity and Team Life. Just like our baby Maisha, and the name implies what? Life. Welcome to the world once again, child. We love you. So that is just what we want, guys. We want a massive change in Nyapohanse. If you know you love Nyapohanse, if you want to fight Marwa, prove to Marwa that Marwa, we hate you, we don't love you. So we, as Team Toxicity, we are going into Nyapohanse to start developing Nyapohanse. We just want to prove a point to you. That is what we want them to do, guys. That is what we want them to do. As I've shown them challenge and they have picked it up, I want them to do more. Let them go into Nyapohanse. Let them be creating content, telling us this is the change we are impacting in Nyapohanse, and we are telling Marwa we don't believe in him and we are developing his community. If you don't do that, Anything you do on camera, trash talking Marwa, is nonsense. You are a loser. You end up being a loser always. And there's nothing you can do. That's just it. That is just it. Yes. Guys, the weather has changed in Nigeria. You can see the background. It's Hamatan season right now, dry season. So bear with me. Sometimes I do get, mucus. So you understand? We want you people to do. And Boss Marwa, we really want to bless you. We really want to pray for you always. That you are indeed a voice of change, a force to be reckoned with. Nobody is going to bring you down. God Almighty will always be there for you. God Almighty will always strengthen your path. God Almighty will always bring in people into your life. God Almighty will be showering His blessings upon you and upon your life. You are a gift. You are a blessing. And a blessing you shall remain, boss. So, here on the Pioneer YouTube channel, we are advising and admonishing you to toil the part of laying the foundation for both the school and the hospital, because the two are of enormous importance. We cannot downplay the importance of both. Yes, because they are all words of enormous importance to us. We look forward to seeing a new change in their policy. So, boss, we've chosen lay the foundation for the school and lay the foundation for the hospital. We don't need to negate one. That's just it. So guys, wonderful guys all around the world. That's just it. If you think I've made sense in this content, if you think my call for Boss Marwa is indeed, drop it at the comment section. Yes. Or if you feel we should start with school first or hospital first, still drop it at the comment section, guys. Comments are always welcome. Let's meet at the comment section. It's good. It's important. So it's something we look forward to. That's just it. So like me, I decided to say, let's have the two projects, kickstarted like a go. But if you have another divergent view, you have another view that is different, it's welcome. Yes, we are all inclusive here. Wonderful people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe. We've not seen any Zimbabwean yet. And let's just say Zimbabwean are in the house also. So sometimes you could be watching and the numbers will not be that much. The algorithm will not pick it. Wonderful guys. See us again. Bye-bye.